Jahangir, many congratulations on your fantastic victory over Dean Williams of Australia last night. How do you feel today?
Well, I'm feeling very happy today.
Considering your amazing record, it was astonishing to see you drop a game. How did you manage to do that?
Well, I think Dean played very well, because I was leading anyway. I was leading 4-love in second game. But Dean played very good shot from there, and he was controlling every ball, and he played very well in second game.
Yes, he played a super game. Rahmat, what did you think? Did you think Jahangir could possibly lose?
Well, it was very exciting, but I was confident. I knew what my horse was doing on the court.
As a youngster, though, although you're the greatest player now, in those days you had 2 hernia operations. How did you cope with this in squash?
Well, actually, I born with hernia, and when I was very young, I was so weak that I couldn't play squash. But when I had actually 2 operations as well, and my doctor said to my father, that he can't be able to play squash forever, and he can't play any tough game. So anyway, because I was just playing, I didn't tell my father, but I was just playing slowly game. But I was so interested, because my family game, and that was my actually hobby, I just wanted to play.
Yes, but at 15 years of age, you were playing so well, in fact, after all these problems, that you entered for the World Amateur Championships. Did you think you got any chance at all in this one?
Well, actually, because I have to qualify to get in the main tournament, and I didn't know that I will win it. But so far, I was going in that tournament, and I was keep winning every round, and I was keep getting more confident. And when I won the tournament, I was really thankful to Allah.
Well, that was an astonishing victory. But shortly afterwards, your brother Torsum died. What sort of relationship did you have with your brother at this time?
Well, it was a very big shock for me, because I was living with Torsum in England, and he brought me to England, and I was living with about 6 months with him. And I thought, that's it, my career would finish.
On 28th of November 1979, Torsum died. Was a big shock for the family. But actually, Jahangir's father, Uncle Roshan, Jahangir, myself, made a promise at Torsum's grave that we will work hard and Jahangir will do whatever I say, and inshallah we'll bring the trophy back to Torsum's grave in 2 years. There is a thing actually which I believe is very important in life, is unity, faith and discipline. Jahangir had to have a faith in God, in himself, and as a Muslim was a very good start for him, but it wasn't going to be easy. That's why I had to remind him who he is. He is a Pathan. I had to take him back to those mountains of Khyber Pass and tell him that when Pathan decides to do something, he will give his life for it.
Jahangir, what sort of a start did you really have?
Well, actually, I had a very bad start, because just before the World British Amateur Championship, I actually injured my back, and I couldn't play that tournament because my physio said, if you carry on with this injury, you might not play forever. So I have to take rest for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then later I started again, and I turned pro.
But by April 1981, you chalked up some fantastic victories against Jeff Hunt in Munich and at Chichester. But your real chance came in the Wimbledon of squash, the British Open, and you were leading Jeff Hunt in the final 6-1, and you were marching on to victory. What went wrong in that game?
Well, I know that I was leading 6-1 in the fourth, but I think I went so excited because I was leading in fourth game, and I thought, Jeff started, so I should have played long game that time. But I just went for the winner, and which didn't help me. But obviously, with like Jeff Hunt, he's a great player, and I should have played long game.
And Rahmat, you were under severe pressure now with that loss, and criticism about you personally was coming in from all directions. Did you feel like giving it up at this point?
Not really, because we only had lost a battle, not the war. And immediately after that, in the changing room, I told Jahangir that this is the mistake which you make. You better learn something from it, and not to make the same mistake again.
Well, the war, in fact, Jahangir, was the World Open Championships only 6 months away after you've had a rest after this loss. What sort of a start did you have to the new season?
Well, I knew that I was working really hard, and I played a few tournaments before the World Open, and where I beat Jeff Hunt as well. And I knew this was a big tournament for me, and I never played World Open before. And actually, my ambition to win the World Open.
he had to work even harder, had to get more determined. In the championship, obviously, he played tough games. He had to learn from mistakes he made in the past, especially in the British Open. So I had to remind him that again and again not to do the same mistake.
3 days before the World Championship started, Jahangir actually hurt his shoulder. How did you cope with this?
Yes, he pulled ligament in his shoulder and he couldn't even lift his racket up. Was worrying, obviously. But that's where my own experience with injuries helped me, and I had to take care of his shoulder and give him very careful massage.
Jahangir, in that final, that extraordinary final, Jeff Hunt had actually taken the first game off you, and you were down, and everyone thought that Jeff Hunt was going to beat you. When Rahmat told you that it was actually 2 years to the day that Torsam died, how did you feel?
Well, I knew when I was leading 2-1 up, and Ram told me about that this the day when Torsam died, and it made me more determined in the court, and to make me more, hungry in the court, and just wanted to win it. And in fourth game, I just went and put the pressure, and I just want to play the good winner and play the good game. I just want to win the game.
There it is. That's it. A major upset here in the 1981 McGuinness World Open. A 17-year-old Jahangir Khan from Pakistan.
Jahangir, 18 years of age, you've conquered the world already. How do you see your future?
Well, I won every tournament in squash, and I now want to win the hardball, which is in America. I want to win that tournament, and I will try work hard on that game and try to win.
Well, best of luck, gentlemen, in all your ambitions.
Thank you.
Stuart Sharp talking to a truly remarkable young man who looks all set for a long reign as king of squash.